Sorry I'm late, Samantha. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Sorry I was late. I was late, like anyway, because I'm always late. And then my neighbor knocked at my door to film on some updated post-fire stuff. So yeah, I was like, I gotta go. Hey. Hi, Naomi.
Have you started? Sorry,
No,
I'm late.
I just got on here.
Okay.
But I did say 7:45 when I posted in the group, so I'm not like 20 minutes late. Only 6.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, but since it's a little late, I will just get right into things. My hair's a mess, but it's washed, so that's a
You're good.
okay. So Samantha,
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay, awesome. And I didn't stop the recording. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so tonight's topic is going to be how we get current customers to give us referrals. It's something like, it's funny. So a lot of you know that I'm taking like this Teamzy training. Like I've talked a lot about Teamzy in the last like 8 weeks since I started the training. So every Monday they give us a new topic, like a new training topic. Well, last week was how to ask customers for referrals. It's something like I've thought of doing in the past, but I never really did it because I didn't know how to go about it. And I didn't want to be like salesy and be like, oh, like, do you know anyone that might want to join? I don't know. I just thought that was weird. The odd time, like in my challenge groups, I would be like, do like a challenge, like invite a friend Wednesday or something. But people didn't often participate. And again, I just was like, I felt salesy. So I really, really liked this idea that they taught us. It's a really neat way, I think, to go about it. And I mean, I haven't really put it into action yet. I'm still kind of going through the steps because it's a 12-step process to do it. So I'm just going to go over a couple notes to kind of start. And then I have the 12 steps. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can write them down. And then at the end, I'm going to share this actual like conversation template that Eric, like the guy who's running the Teamzy training, he shared with us. I mean, obviously you can tweak it and make it your own, but I find it really helpful to have a visual, right? If you're going into a conversation, it's kind of nice to see like what it would look like, have an example, all of that good stuff. So it was kind of crazy to me that he said that like your current customers are like the hottest spot to get new customers. And he says like from surveying people and all this that he finds a lot of people like neglect their current customers. We tend to put all of our focus on finding new people that we put our current clients on the back burner. And I know that was something I was really guilty of. And not even on purpose sometimes, but just people fall through the cracks. Like you just lose track of people. And that is a big reason I preach Teamzy so much because it doesn't allow people to fall through the cracks. Like there's times like people are coming up in my Teamzy and I go to message them and they actually messaged me last and I didn't reply to them. And this was like 6 months ago. And not for any reason. I was having a big problem with my messenger. I remember last year it was marking messages as read on my end or unread or no, read. So I didn't see them. Like when I went to reply to unopened messages, I didn't see them. So that made me feel really crappy though when I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness, like this girl asked me a question 6 months ago and I never replied. So anyway, I'm not going to preach Teamzy on this call, but so it's kind of funny though, because I never had that mindset that we sometimes do focus so much on each month finding new people that we don't think like, wow, like our current people could be the answer to all of that, right? So current customers, it's super important to stay in touch with them for that reason. Like, because we sign them up and we're promising to like, you know, be their support system and stuff. So it's not fair to just sign someone up and then say, see you later, like good luck with your journey kind of thing. Plus they trusted you, you know, they trusted you enough to sign up with you, to buy the products. And I just feel like it's our responsibility to give them good service. I know after the initial purchase, like we're not getting paid to continue to help them. But the more you keep in contact with people, the more likely they are to reorder from you down the road, whether it be another bag of Shakeology, or maybe they want to try like pre-workout, post-workout, or a lot of people didn't have on demand before. Like when I joined as a coach, that wasn't an option. So everyone has a DVD. So now, like those past customers that have been doing the 21-day fix forever and I've reconnected with them, we're talking about like programs. So it's like, oh, well, we now have this awesome thing for $99. Like you can have all of our programs. So it's really important to keep the relationship going with current customers. Again, they like you, they trust you, they love the products. This is something I found kind of neat. They made an example that if someone likes a restaurant or went and saw a good movie, they tell their friends, right? Like I know for me, like if I go to a new restaurant, like I tell people about it. I tell my parents about it. I tell my best friend about it. So it's the same with this. If someone's liking the 21-day fix or Shakeology, whatever, chances are they're telling people about it. They're telling their best friend. They're telling their mom. They're telling their spouse. Like, oh my God, I just started this program. I'm loving it. So they're already talking to people about it. And, that's something I never thought of. And just another thing I like to say that this 12-step process is very relationship focused. And again, I think that's something we forget because there's a lot of ways out there that people go about building their business. Some people build a business solely on cold messaging. And that's fine. That's something, that doesn't personally work for me. I don't feel comfortable about it. I don't like just messaging someone randomly out of the blue and saying, hey, do you want to buy something off of me? So I really like that this 12-week training I'm doing is so focused on relationship marketing. And I just think that makes so much sense. Like, yes, it takes a little bit longer to get the sale, but it feels better. And if you're constantly building these relationships, that's why Naomi and I preach consistency so much, because eventually all of these relationships you're building, they're just setting you up, for future successful months and stuff like that. So just remember when you're talking to people, make sure it's about them. Don't let it be anything about you or your business or a success club point or anything like that, because people can sense that. I actually had a girl reach out to me today and she tried coaching. Last year, and she signed up with one of the top coaches, and she said, I felt like a number to her. She's like, I signed up, I didn't really get much training, I didn't really get any one-to-one time. She's like, she quit, and she's like, I didn't appreciate how she treated me, and you know what, that's too bad. And I felt sorry that she had a poor experience. So I just think it's important for us to make sure we're not giving that experience to someone else, right? Just think of how you would want to be treated and just make sure you're doing that in your messages. Okay, so that was kind of just a little overview that I wanted to start with. So I'm going to share my screen. I always forget how to do this. Oh, right there. Right in front of my face. Okay. So this was it's so silly. I don't have a printer. So we have this workbook, but it needs to be printed, and it's like fill in the blanks. And I'm like, I don't have a printer to fill in the blanks, and it wouldn't let me do it on my computer. So I just kind of copied and pasted it into my Word. Okay. So 12 steps to multiply your customers. So the first one, see, this is where, like I said, I would have never thought of going about it in this way. So I think it's kind of cool, and you don't really need to feel weird or icky. So again, it is a bit of a process, but so the first step is service. So seek to serve first, stay in the make someone's day mindset. So like I said, this training is very relationship focused. So I've told you guys that when I send out my daily messages to new people, I'm strictly just trying to make their day. And I literally just say, hi, how are you? You came across my news feed. I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you have a great day. That's all I am saying to people. So that's what that first step means, is just keep that mindset. So reach out to current customers and just make their day. Literally just say, hi, I just want to pop in and see how you're doing. I hope you're having a great day. So you're not diving right in, asking them for a referral. You're simply just saying hi, or ask them if they need anything. That's another thing I've been doing lately with customers. I'm I just want to say hey, how's your day going? And is there anything I can do for you today? You know, how's your meal prep? Like maybe they need help with meal prepping or something. So just asking them if there's anything you can do for them. So providing good service. Number 2 is praising them. So everyone likes, you know, to be praised, I guess, like feel good, right, about what they're doing. So if they completed the first week of a program, like just like make them feel good. Say like, you're doing so awesome, like you're being consistent, you're staying on track with your workouts, like praise them for something. If they're a long-term customer, say like, you know, you've been sticking with this for so long, even if they're doing it a day, you could simply say like, you're doing so awesome, like you took the first big step, like praise them for something. Even if they post it in the group, praise them for that. Like find something to just praise them about. And again, as you can see, like this is going to be a few back and forth messages before you get to the like asking for the referral. But so step 3 is gratitude. Thank them for their business. That's something I've never really done. And it's funny because I've had girls, like I've been coaching for 3 years, and I have customers that have been ordering from me pretty much since I started. And I never thought to thank them for their support and like their business and trusting me to be the person that they went to. Like there's a ton of coaches out there, you guys. So, and a simple thank you goes a long way. And I was like, that's super weird. Like I never thought to just say thank you so much for your support. Like it doesn't have to be complicated, just simply like, by the way, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. Like it means a lot to me that you trust in me to, you know, coach you through your journey or be alongside you in your journey, whatever. Caring. So this is where it's kind of going to make that shift into asking them for a referral. So they say to approach it in a caring way. So because you care about them and like their health and wellness, you also want to help their friends and family. So, and that's kind of true. And that's a neat way of putting it. So just simply say to them, like, you know, and you can change the wording too. Like this is just an outline, you guys. And like the guy that runs our training, typically like how he talks is not how I talk, but I can always take pieces from it and put my own spin on it. So that's like what you can do with this. So I don't know if I would say to someone like, oh, because I care about you. That's just not really, I don't know if that's something I would say, but I get what he means by it. Be like, you know, like it's been awesome that I can help you. And just so you know, like I would love to help any friends or family, like something like that. Then it says to ask who they know. So be specific. You want specific names. So a little note on being specific. You don't want to ask questions where they can just say yes or no. So it's all about like kind of changing your wording. So instead of saying, do you know someone that might be interested in this? Say, who do you know? That way a name's going to pop into their head. Just say like, who do you know that might benefit from this? Or can you think of someone that might be interested in, you know, my upcoming online health and wellness group? Or can you think of someone that might, I don't know if I would use it. I don't know. It's something to play around with. Like, I think I would use it mainly for my challenge groups. I mean, you could totally use it for coaching too. Just depends. Depends on the conversation, I guess. And maybe how like, well, you know the person, but yeah, just ask them. Like, honestly, ask them. Like it doesn't have to be weird or whatever, because you've already like kind of taken the time to have this conversation, and there's going to be so much more before it. So then, yeah, just say like, can you think of anyone that might be interested in joining my upcoming like online group? Like, I know you love them. You're in them every month. Like, I just thought maybe you might know someone that could benefit from it too. I would love to help them. And they know what you do. They like, again, they love the products. They already trust you and whatever. So it's not going to feel weird. I mean, like I said, if you just out of the blue were like, hey girl, I haven't talked to you in 6 months. Like, do you know anyone that wants to join my next group? So just follow these steps. So 6. So if they give you someone, because generally like they might be like, oh yeah, actually like my best friend and I were talking about it at work yesterday. And this doesn't mean like 100%, oh my God, here you're going to have a sale. It just means like, yeah, they're going to give you someone to talk to. Oh, my hair is driving me nuts. So ask for an introduction. So there's a lot of controversy out there right now of what's the best way to go about talking to people. A lot of people love email. You know, a lot of people prefer text. A lot of people love jumping right on the phone. But in this training, I've learned that Facebook Messenger is still on the top of the list in ways to chat with people, that it is like the most opened like app, as opposed to email. People open your Facebook message way more than they would open an email from you. So it's suggested to ask for an introduction via Facebook Messenger, like text or email. So when they give you the name, just be like, would you mind introducing us like via Messenger or something? So you could start a little, obviously they would start a little group chat between the 3 of you or 4 of you, and just say like, hey, Jody, like this is Jen that I was telling you about. She's going to chat more with you, blah, blah, blah. Again, I do have an example of how to kind of put all of this stuff into play. I'll go over it after these steps. Reply to the intro. So when you guys all get in a group conversation, and again, like it might not happen in a group convo over Messenger, that this is just the ideal scenario. Maybe they'll just have their friend message you or whatever. But regardless, thank your current customer for, you know, introducing you guys. Always thank them. You know, you want to, like I said, focus on the relationship first, and then you want to obviously greet your new prospect, chat with them, whatever. Number 8, capture the relationship. So friend the new prospect, add them to Teamsy. I know not all of you have Teamsy. So if you don't have Teamsy, obviously don't add them to Teamsy, but just add them to your follow-up list. However you're tracking your people, for me, it's Teamsy. However you're tracking them, add them to that list, and then connect with them one-on-one. You don't want to continue this conversation in a group chat with your other customer. You just want to thank your current customer, say hi to the other person, and then say, we'll continue our conversation in a one-to-one chat. Because, you know, people might have stuff they want to talk about and aren't comfortable doing it in a group setting kind of thing. Number 9, uncover needs. So let them know. So this is when you're just going to chat with them. You're going to ask questions. So let them know you're helping their friend. Obviously, they know that. And then ask questions to see what they need. Ask them like, how's your schedule? How's your eating? Is there anything with your health and wellness that you're struggling with? Like, just ask questions. And they might say like, oh, like I'm tired all the time, or, oh, I've been really wanting to lose 10 to 15 pounds, or, oh, like my eating sucks. Like I never know what to make or what to eat, or I snack at night. Like just ask them questions and find out what they need, because like I said, they're open. They've already like agreed to chat with you. So there's obviously something they're going to need help with, right? Oh, measure their motivation is supposed to be in red. So measure their motivation. So are they interested now? Like, do you think they're like ready to go, or do they need more time to trust you? Just meaning, do you need to chat with them back and forth for a little bit longer? Because take it from someone like me who's been in this business a long time, it takes time for some people. Some people are ready to jump in right then and there, and that's great. Literally, as soon as you tell them the information, they're like, great, where do I sign up? And within 2 minutes, you know, they're done, they're enrolled, they're great. But that doesn't happen often, you guys. A lot of times, like they'll say yes, they're interested, and you send them the mobile enrollment, and you know what? They might not sign up for a year. And it's nothing you did. It's just that they aren't ready yet to commit to themselves. They aren't ready to spend that money on them. And again, like I said, it's not you. It's just they're not ready. So don't cross them out. That is why following up is so key, you guys. I follow up with people like that are interested in like my challenge group. So say February. If they are interested in my February group, I start my groups the second Monday of every month. And then they just didn't sign up for whatever reason. Before my March group starts, they're on my follow-up list. And you can bet your butt I'm sending them a message. And I'm not harassing them. I'm just simply saying like, hey, whatever their name is. I'm just sending out little reminders to anyone that was interested in my February group. My next one's starting this day. If you want me to save you a spot, let me know. I hope you're having an awesome day. Sometimes they read and don't reply. Sometimes they say, you know what, like now's just not good, but like keep me on the list for down the road and whatever. So I do it every month. And I'm telling you, you guys, no one's ever told me to pee off or anything like that. They're great about it. Sometimes, like I said, they'll read it and ignore. I do it monthly. I've had people read and ignore my monthly messages for friggin' 6 months. And then all of a sudden, month 7, they're like, oh my gosh, Jen, I'm so sorry I didn't reply. Thank you so much for like staying on me or thinking of me. Like, yes, I'm finally ready to do it. So again, I don't harass them. I literally send them one message a month. And again, some people are ready and some people it takes time. But that's why like following up is so, 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 so important, you guys, because I'm telling you, some months like you'll go through your follow-up list and you'll just be blown away by the amount of people that are finally ready. Like one of my highest Success Club months, my highest Success Club month, Success Club 56, I got in August one summer, and it was straight from follow-ups. All people that I had talked to in the past that I simply sent out that message and was just like, hey, like my next group's starting this day. I know you were interested in joining before, just seeing if you want me to save you a spot. So follow-ups, I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, basically, so number 10, measure their motivation. Are they interested now, or do you need to kind of continue the conversation? So number 11, follow-up. Appropriately based on their motivation. So in Teamsy, it's kind of cool because you can schedule when to follow up with them. If not, they will automatically come up in your Teamsy flow. And you can rate them from 1 to 5 star. So 1 star, I think only comes up in your Teamsy flow like once every 6 months. If you rate them a 4 or 5 star, they're coming up once a month. If you rate them a 3 star, they come up every 3 months, and so on. So that's kind of cool though. That's why I love Teamsy, because it doesn't let you forget anyone, and it kind of does all of that work for you. So yeah, if you do have Teamsy or whatever, just put them on your follow-up list, and based on their motivation, like how often are you going to follow up with them? If they seem like kind of really on the fence and unsure, then just follow up with them like once a month, you know? Like obviously continue the conversation if it's still going, but if it's kind of dull and whatever, I just like, it's okay to cut it off and just say like, I hope you have an awesome day and I'll chat with you soon. Leave it. And then in a month or the next month, do your follow-up and be like, hey, Susie, like just checking in. I know last month we talked about you possibly joining one of my groups. I just wanted to let you know I have another group starting this day. Like if you're interested, I will totally save you a spot. Let me know. And then like end it with like, how's your day? Like what's new? Always end the message with a question. They're 9 times more likely to reply. 9 times, I don't know. I just made that number up, but they're just more likely to reply. It is a statistic. I just don't know the statistic actual number. So anyway. Number 12, circle back to thank circle back to your customer, like your current customer that gave you this referral. Circle back to them, thank them, and update your customer who made the introduction. So obviously you don't have to get into detail with what, you and Susie talked about, but just say like, say Sarah referred Susie to you. Just say like, hey, Sarah, I just wanted to let you know that Susie and I have been chatting back and forth. She's not ready to jump in just yet, but we're going to continue chatting and whatever, and just thank them and just say, I want to say thank you again for introducing us to one another. Like I look forward to helping her out in the future or whatever. Bonus step. So number 13, I really, really like this. And it's something I would have never thought about. That's why I like training and stuff like that, you guys. It's good to do because you just learn new things and you're like, oh, wow. It's like a light bulb goes off and you're like, I never thought to do that. What an awesome idea. So recruit. So say this current customer of yours, so say Sarah referred like 5 people to you and 2 or more of them want to sign up. You could go back and talk to Sarah, your current customer, and say, listen, like talk to them about being a coach, a discount coach. Say, listen, Sarah, you referred 5 people to me and 2 or 3 out of the 5 are ready to sign up. You could sign up as a discount coach. We can set your friends up under you and you can start earning some commission since like you referred them to me. So that's a win-win for everyone because you get a new coach. Your new coach starts their business off with a bang and gets a couple new customers, right? So that's a really neat idea. That's why I kind of really like this whole referral process and I really want to take it seriously and start doing it. Again, it is a bit of a process and I got really overwhelmed with it at first because like me being a coach 3 years, I have a lot of customers that I could go back through and ask. So they said just pick 10 customers or 5 customers, 2 customers a week, and do this with. So just add it to like your daily to-dos. Be like, you know what, this week I want to ask 2 customers. I want to do this process with 2 of them. And just make your way through your customer list. Because I've heard like there's 200 people in the training, the Teamzy training that I'm doing, and quite a few of them have started applying this. And they said it's working really, really well. Like their current clients are offering them like people to chat to. So that's awesome. And it's something you don't have to feel weird and salesy about, right? So that is the 12 plus a bonus step process on how to multiply your customers. So next I'm going to show you, oh no, not our team page. The little sample convo. Oh shoot, I gotta share my screen. So, I can like take pictures of this and upload it if you guys want it like in the team page. So again, this is like, Eric is a guy that's like, he's a director, like founder of Teamzy. And it's kind of cool because he was a Beachbody coach. Before all of this, he was a Beachbody coach. And that's what made him come up with this amazing Teamzy that Beachbody coaches, and not only Beachbody coaches, there's in our training right now, there's like 12 network marketing companies. So like, that's just really cool that he started as a Beachbody coach though, and then founded Teamzy and is now crushing it. So this is just a sample combo that he shared. So going through the 12 steps. So I wish I could have the steps up and this up so I could kind of tell you what's what. So this first message, hi Jane, just stopping by to say hello and if there's anything I can do to make your day. So that is step 1. I should have figured out a better way to do this. Anyway, so then she, again, like this is just hypothetically conversation. Most conversations, well, my conversations wouldn't look like this, but it's just a good example. Tweak it, make it your own. So then Jane says, hi Eric, thanks for the hello. You already made my day. Although you would be surprised, like you guys, when I say my little just stopping by to say hi, I hope you're having a great day, people are like, wow, thank you so much for the thoughtful message. Like people are very appreciative of just something so small. So then this is number 2, which I think is praise. Okay, I need to do something here because this is going to bug me. So 1 second. I'm just going to take a photo of these steps so that I can have them up while I'm going through the conversation. I just think it'll make a bit more sense. Okay. All right, try this again. Okay, so yeah, 2 is praise. So this is where he is saying, I also wanted to tell you how proud I am of you. You've made some awesome decisions and have followed through consistently. Your results speak for themselves. So again, like super simple, you guys. We tend to overcomplicate a lot of things with this business, and trust me, I'm guilty of it too. But when we just like do it and don't overthink it, I feel like that's when, you know, we have the best results and things kind of just happen. So then she says, thanks. I couldn't have done it without your help. And then gratitude. So this is step 3. He says, well, I'm grateful that you chose me. It's been an honor to be a part of your journey. I want you to know that I'd be honored to help any of your friends and family too. I'm planning my calendar. This is all the same message. So I actually really like this. He says, I'm planning my calendar now, looking at who I'll be able to help this month. And before it fills up, I wanted to ask you if there's anybody you care about that might like to learn more about. And then that's when you'd insert, because again, this training we're in has like Roden and Fields. It works like people that sell Tupperware, like, so he just put insert. It's not specific to Beachbody. So I learn more about what I do as a coach, learn more about my online accountability groups, learn more about my whatever you want them to learn about. So I really like how he says, I'm just planning for my month and seeing who I can help before spots fill up. So it's it kind of makes them feel good that you're allowing them to offer people to fill up your spots before you offer them to other people. So I feel like that's, that's a really nice thing to do, and they would appreciate that. And then so Jane might say, well, I was just talking about it this morning with a couple of coworkers. And then Eric says, that's great. Would you mind? So that was step 4 and 5, or no, 5 and 4, I think in one there, him asking if there's anybody you care about. Yep. So that's number 5, ask who they know. And then this is step 6, asking for the introduction. So he says, that's great. Would you mind quickly introducing us on Facebook Messenger, group chat, email, whatever's easiest, and then I'll get them some information. So again, though, you guys, depending on how tech savvy people are, they may not know how to add people into a group message, and that's totally okay. But as long as they tell their friend, like, oh, so-and-so is going to message you, just get the approval. Do you know what I mean? Like, so then they can come back and say, yep, like I told Jane that you're going to be messaging her. So that way, again, you don't have to feel weird about it because they know you're messaging them and they know why you're messaging them. So step 7. So this is if, like, ideal situation, if they get in a group chat. So Lisa and Jake meet Eric. He's my blah, blah, blah rep. I wanted to introduce you to him so he could give you some information on Shakeology that we were talking about the other day. So that is, so then you're going to reply. So step 7 is reply to the introduction. So you want to thank the person that introduced you and then say hi to the new person. And then you're going to capture the relationship. So step 9. So you're going to friend this person, obviously. And then you want to move the conversation to a one-to-one, right? So thank you, Jane, blah, blah, blah. I've loved working with Jane and I'd be honored to help both of you too. I'll jump off the group chat now and message you individually. So number 9 is uncover their needs. So again, this is just where you're going to ask questions, figure out what they want help with, what they're struggling with. Hi, Jake, I've been working with Jane on losing weight and increasing vitality. She's making great progress. Is there something specific I can help you with or provide you more information about? So you could say, like, I've been working with so-and-so on toning and getting stronger. I've been working with so-and-so on losing weight, developing better eating habits. Whatever you're working with that current customer on, then just say, is there something specific I can help you with or provide you with more information? They'll probably unload and say, well, like, I want to lose X amount of weight, or I want to tone, I want to gain weight, I want to gain muscle, I want better eating habits, blah, blah, blah. So number 10 is measuring their motivation. So she told me your product can help with migraines. I've tried everything. So again, this is just his reply. So you're just kind of having a conversation at this point. So that's measuring, I guess that would be measuring their motivation. And to me, that would be high. Like, she's ready to try anything that's going to help her headaches, right? So just determine if you think they're ready to start now, or if they seem kind of on the fence and need to chat with you more and kind of build that relationship, then just keep the conversation going. Follow up. So, and then again, this goes back to where you would add them to your follow-up list. So if you have Teamsy, you'd stick them into Teamsy, set a follow-up date, wherever you measure your follow-up, stick them in there just so you don't lose track of them, right? And if you think they're not ready yet, then follow up with them next month. If you think they're like sort of there, follow up with them next week. You kind of got to measure what you think. And then next it is circle back. So just go back to the customer that gave you this referral and just thank them again and just kind of give them an update. You don't have to go into detail or whatever. Oh, wait. Hi, Lisa. Oh, this is the same. Oh, this is the same thing. I forgot it was 2 people. So he's just showing the conversation. Oh, so he's showing 2 different ideas. So the first one, she was ready, or he was ready to jump in. And this one, she replies with, hey, Eric, thanks for reaching out. I'm up to my eyeballs with work right now, so it's not a really good time for me to start anything new. Then he says, no worries, I totally understand. We'll stay connected on Facebook. If you need anything, I'm here for you. So he's just showing 2, possible outcomes of a conversation. Someone might just give you all their information and want help right away, and someone might say, you know what, now's just not a good time. So whatever, but don't cross them off the list. I like how he said, we'll stay connected on Facebook, meaning they can expect a message down the road. And if you need anything, I'm here from you. So 2 ways, it's kind of nice. So you can have a conversation going. Oh, and then this is when you circle back to your original customer and just thank them for introducing you to so-and-so. Just say I've been in touch with both of them. I have a follow-up meeting scheduled with so-and-so, and the other one, we're just going to stay in touch. And as I mentioned before, it means the world to me to be able to help your friends. Thank you again for your trust. Blah, blah, blah. So 13 would be, again, I love that bonus step. He doesn't have that in here, but if someone gives you referrals and 2 or more of them are interested, that's when you're going to go back to that customer and say, listen, like, have you ever thought of becoming a coach, even a discount coach? Because 3 people you just referred me to are ready to sign up. So why not sign them up under you? And bam, there you go, right? So it's like a win-win for both. Action steps from this process. So you just want to put them on your follow-up list, make sure you're going to stay in touch with them, follow up like a pro, yada, yada, yada. So that is that. So yeah, that is basically what I wanted to kind of go over with you guys tonight. I wanted to actually do it last week, but last week was kind of crummy for me. So I just think, and I know some of you, might not have a huge customer base yet, but that's okay. Like, I know you guys all have at least 1 or 2 customers. Do this again. And then, that could get you 1 or 2 more customers. And then you can do it with those customers and so on. So do you see how this can have like that kind of chain reaction and kind of always set you up to have customers? And I feel like the more like fluent you get with it, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. But I just thought it was really like powerful almost that he said to neglect our current customers because we're so focused on new ones and hitting our new goals for the current month and blah, blah, blah. And that is so true and not okay. And hey, like I've been totally guilty of it. So just keep in mind, current customers are a great spot to find new customers. And again, if, they're giving you a lot of customers, referrals, then tell them to sign up as a coach. Even just a discount coach, they can earn commission. And then that gets you a coach and it gets your client like some extra, commission. Again, they don't have to want a coach, but it gives them the discount on products. And, every week or every couple of weeks, they'll get, some money in their bank. So if it gets to that point, that's kind of a neat idea too. But yeah, it's just the main thing I want you guys to take away from this is that it is really important to keep in contact with your current customers, keep a good relationship with them. You want to be that person to sign them up and then, see you later. You want to keep in contact. You want to be part of their journey, motivate them, inspire them if they're struggling, if they fall off the wagon. Be the person that gets them back on. Like I had a girl, she was like one of my first customers like 3 years ago. I think she just signed up with the 21-day fix DVD. And she tried with the 21-day fix, and then she kind of just fell off the planet. But I reached out to her because of Teensy like a month ago, and she was really bummed out. She had tried like probably 10 other freaking weight loss things since her and I talked, and she was getting nowhere. And she was like, you know what? I said, why don't you join my group again? I said, I feel like you were having good results, and then life just got busy. And I was like, you have the program. I was like, I'll help you make a meal plan. So I didn't ask her to buy anything else, nothing. I was like, just join the group. So she joined the group. She stayed on track for a week, and then she just came to me and bought a challenge pack, the On-Demand and Shakeology challenge pack. And she's like, you know what? I'm ready to try Shakeology. Like, I need to invest in myself. So it's like, never, like, that's the thing. Like, she was a past customer, and if I just never talk to her again, so that's why, like, it is important to check in with people, follow up with people. And I did feel bad that, I haven't talked to this girl in like 2 years, but better late than never. And now she's back in my groups and she's doing amazing, and, she's feeling good. And so that's, yeah, it's just cool how it all works. And you got to definitely just trust the process and just focus on relationships so much more than like making the sale. And just make sure you're building those relationships and starting new ones every day, and it will all come together. But yeah, I think that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions about anything that I just said?
No, but that was awesome. Like, it's really kind of straightforward, but like not really something you think about.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like, I would have never thought to kind of take that approach to it. And it is really simple. And
Yeah.
it's just something because I would have just, when people always say like, oh, ask your current people for referrals, I would have just looked at it as like just asking them flat out.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone? But this way I just feel like, you're complimenting them, you're thanking them, you're really building that kind of, I don't know, platform to ask them without feeling like weird about it.
Totally.
So yeah, again,
I like it.
Yeah, it's just something new to try. And I know, like this guy said, this is something a lot of people, like he's blown away that people don't do this because I guess it works really, really well.
Yeah.
Obviously it'll take a bit to get in the habit of it, but I was like, that's so true, because like if a couple of your current customers referred you a couple of customers every month, and then that was just like those customers referred you, like, do you know what I mean? It's just a new way to
keep them coming, helping people.
Yeah. And I just like it because obviously your current customers bought something off of you for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So they, their friends are more likely, I feel like, to trust you and purchase something off you knowing that their friend did or family member or whoever. So
totally.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
Samantha, are you able to talk? Are you on today?
Oh God.
Yeah. You're there. I keep meaning to ask you if you checked for a Super Saturday near you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I looked at the last one. I didn't look at all this month, but they have some that are like probably 45 minutes for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you should totally, I know it might seem kind of like, wait, can you take people who aren't coaches, Jen?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you have anybody, like you've got some great people in your group right now. I feel like if there's anybody that's thinking about coaching, that would be a good event to take them to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you don't have to feel like weird going by yourself too.
Yeah. Because it's like, they're amazing to go to. Like they're so much fun. So I'd highly recommend you going. I just feel so bad that you're so far from all of us that none of us can take you.
Right. They have them every month, right?
Every like 3 months?
Yeah. They're quarterly.
Yeah.
So yeah, every 3 months they have them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just plan. Maybe I'll post something in the group and just see if anyone's interested in it. And if they are, I mean, we all live close enough in my group that we could literally just drive together.
A few of you could go, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
And then it'd be a good little sneak peek into coaching for them too.
Right.
That's usually what I do, because like none of ours are like super close. Like our usual one is almost 2 hours away. So usually we got a couple girls in the carpool. The one Naomi and I are going to go to this time is like, well, almost 3 hours from me, and
like 5 for me.
But it's a big one. So we're making the trip. But they're definitely, I feel like it's hard to go to your first one because you're nervous and it's new.
Mm-hmm.
But once you go to one, you're so glad you did, because just like the energy and what you learn there is, I just feel like not anything like we can teach you. So,
but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's hard
to
explain,
like take your own spin off of it.
Yeah. And there's usually some top coaches in the company, as well as like often a lot of places get a super trainer. Like Joel is going to be at the one that we're going to.
Yeah.
So, and like Jatana Jackson, who we all follow, was at the last one that we were at. So there'll be some cool people at yours too that are totally worthwhile listening to.
Right.
And then it's just fun to work out in a room of coaches. Like usually there's a few hundred or a couple hundred there, and you all work out together, and it's just cool.
So do they post like where they're going to be in like a certain timeline?
Yeah.
So
beforehand.
are you in the UK coaches group?
No, US.
Oh, you're in the, okay, why did I think you were from the UK?
I have another UK coach.
Okay, maybe that's why. Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, I know you have one. Okay.
Yeah.
There should be a Facebook page. If you just type it in the search bar, just like, I don't know what ours is. Like ours is like Canada coaches, but ours like we have a group where it gets posted monthly. Well, not monthly, but like,
But they update it as soon as they
yeah.
know.
I'm trying to think. There's got to be somewhere on the website too.
Well,
that you could,
where are you exactly, Samantha?
In Wisconsin, so I'm not that far from you.
Not too far. Because
are you close to North Dakota?
No, maybe.
I have a girl that should be hopefully signing up as the coach in the next couple days, and she's from North Dakota.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe that's close. You guys could connect. No,
I don't think so.
no.
I'm just searching.
Where's Haley from? Like Haley Christensen from? Because she's speaking at her Super Saturday.
Yeah, she is speaking soon.
There's literally one, like you said. There's so many. Like every kind of major city usually hosts one. But yeah, I know there's got to be somewhere that you could find what the dates and.
I wonder though, in the coach office, I'm gonna go back to that.
I know.
I've seen it before.
I've seen
I feel like in the coach office, in the news, I feel like there's a spot where you can search for your area.
Because I've searched before, but it was like the day before the Saturday.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was like,
It most
then I never-
likely will be the same day as ours. Like it most likely will be April 7th.
Yeah, they're always usually the same weekend, just some are the Sunday instead of the Saturday or vice versa. But yeah, they're usually the same weekend, like across the board.
okay.
Yeah. I'm wondering, it might be in the coach monthly. I know I saw it somewhere. Oh, right here. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Okay, I have no idea why, but my coach monthly is showing January.
Oh,
So I have no help. That's so weird.
it's definitely.
I can go on there